river across the window. City breathing slow tonight. Your reflection in the glass looks like trouble in neon light. Every word you say is velvet. Every silence pulls me close. I can feel the gravity in the way you barely spoke. Your fingers brush my wrist like a spark across my skin. I pretend I don't feel it, but the fire pulls me in. Every heartbeat getting louder, every second drawing tight. Something dangerous between us, dancing softly in the night. I should walk away, but the way you say my name makes the whole world fade. I try not to fall, but the truth is in my chest. I'm already gone. Oh, maybe I'm addicted to the way you pull me near. Every little whisper, every breath I hear. If loving you was reckless, then I'm diving in tonight. I would cross the dark just to feel your light. Maybe it's a danger, maybe it's a beautiful view. But if the world stops spinning, I'd still fall for you. Taxi held outside slowly. Across your quiet face, there's a storm inside your eyes, and I'm caught inside the rain. You don't promise me forever, you don't try to play it safe, but the honesty between us feels too real to walk away. Your shadow on the pavement moves in rhythm next to mine, like the universe decided we should meet this time. And the city keeps on breathing, but the moment feels brand new, like the stars lean down and listen when I started loving you. I should draw the line, but your heartbeat next to mine pulls me past the edge. I try not to fall, but the truth inside my chest says I never left. Maybe I'm addicted to the way you pull me near. Every little whisper, every breath I hear. If loving you is reckless, then I'm diving in tonight. I would cross the dark just to feel your light. Maybe it's a danger, maybe it's a beautiful view. But if the world stops spinning, I'd still fall for you. What if the sunrise breaks this spell? What if tomorrow never tells the story we're writing in the dark? What if your hands slip out of mine? What if this love was borrowed time? Still I would choose you from the start. I don't need promises tonight, I only need your eyes on mine. The quiet truth behind your smile. And if the world fades into blue, I know the only thing I do is run back into your world. So stay a little longer here, let every heartbeat make it clear that something real is growing slow. And if this love becomes a fire, let it burn me even higher, because I never wanna let you go. Maybe I'm addicted to the way you pull me near. Every little whisper, every breath I hear. If loving you is reckless, then I'm diving in tonight. I would cross the dark just to feel your light. Maybe it's a danger, maybe it's a beautiful view. But if the world stops spinning, I'd still fall for you. Maybe it's forever, maybe just a moment too. But every road I travel leads me back to you. Midnight on the pavement, your shadow next to mine. Maybe love is reckless, but tonight it feels divine. If the stars are watching, let them see it through. The moment I decided I would fall for you. Your name still echoes softly through the like the city left a secret in the midnight air with you. Every moment keeps repeating, every glance you gave to me, like a movie in slow motion playing endlessly. I remember how you ended, like you knew what I would say, like the universe was listening when our silence found its way. And the hours keep on drifting, but the feeling doesn't fade, like a spark inside the darkness that refuses to behave. I try to close my eyes, but your shadow's in my mind everywhere I turn. Maybe I'm too deep, maybe love is just a flame that I let burn. You're my late night gravity, pulling every piece of me closer than I thought I'd go. Every whisper in the dark leaves a spark inside my heart, like a fire I can't control. If the stars fell down tonight and the world slipped out of sight, I would still run back to you. Every road inside my soul, every place I used to roam, leads me somewhere back to you. Moonlight spilling through the curtains, painting silver on the floor, and the quiet feels electric, like I'm standing at your door. Maybe love is just a danger, maybe love is just a game, but the way you say my name doesn't sound the same. Every breath I take is slower, every memory runs deep, like the universe decided you were mine to keep. And the city lights are fading, but my heart is wide awake, like a rhythm in the distance only you could ever make. I try to play it cool, but your touch inside my mind pulls me back again. Maybe it's too soon, but the truth is in my chest. You're beneath my skin. You're my late night gravity, pulling every piece of me closer than I thought I'd go. Every whisper in the dark leaves a spark inside my heart, like a fire I can't control. If the stars fell down tonight and the world slipped out of sight, I would still run back to you. Every road inside my soul, every place I used to roam, leads me somewhere back to you. Maybe this is reckless love, maybe this is something wild, but the way your shadow moves turns the quiet into light. Every doubt I try to keep, every wall I build inside starts to crumble piece by piece when you're standing by my side. What if we're just chasing sparks through the endless midnight blue? Still I'd run across the dark just to stand again with you. And if morning breaks the spell, if the daylight pulls away, I'll still feel your gravity every second of the day. So if loving you is falling, let me fall without a sound, because every road I follow somehow leads me back around. Inside my heart, like a fire I can't control. before. Every word we never said is echoing off the floor. Your eyes drift past my shoulder like you're somewhere far away, but your hand is still holding mine like it wants to stay. Every second stretches slowly like a thread about to break, and I wonder if the distance is a choice we didn't make. There's a storm inside your breathing, there's a tremble in your voice, like we're standing on a moment where we both must make a choice. Tell me what you're hiding in the shadows of your heart. I can feel the silence pulling us apart, and I don't need perfection, I just need the truth tonight, before the quiet steals the light. There's a silence between us, louder than the rain. Every unspoken feeling running through my veins. If love is still alive here, why does it feel so far? Like we're standing in the dark under separate stars. But every time you look at me, I see the truth shine through. Even in the silence, I still belong to you. To you. Your shadow on the ceiling moves like waves across the wall, and I feel the fragile balance of a love about to fall. Maybe we're just scared of the truth we might reveal, because once the words are spoken, they become too real. Your fingers slowly tremble as they brush against my sleeve, like you're holding on to something you're afraid to believe. And the quiet keeps on growing like a space we cannot fill, but the way you say my name makes the whole world still. Tell me what you're fighting in the corners of your mind, because I can feel the distance in your eyes. And I don't need forever, I just need your heart tonight, before we fade out of the light. There's a silence between us, louder than the rain. Every unspoken feeling running through my veins. If love is still alive here, why does it feel so far? Like we're standing in the dark under separate stars. But every time you look at me, I see the truth shine through. Even in the silence, I still belong to you. To you. Maybe love is fragile glass, maybe love is just a flame, something beautiful and dangerous we're afraid to name. Maybe every broken heart starts with moments just like this, standing in the quiet wondering what we miss. But I remember how you laughed under midnight city lights, and the way your hand found mine like it always knew the way. I remember every promise hidden in your eyes, every tiny spark of truth you never tried to disguise. So if the silence breaks the night, let it fall like summer rain, because I would rather feel the storm than slowly feel the pain. And if love is still inside us, waiting just beneath the fear, then take my hand and pull me close and tell me you are here. There's a silence between us, but I hear your heart again, like a rhythm in the darkness, calling out my name. Maybe love is fragile, maybe love is hard to see, but every part of you still belongs with me. And if the night grows colder and the distance pulls us through, even in the silence, I will run to you. Even when the quiet tries to pull us in a bloom, I'll still hear the echo of a love that leads to you. The room is still and breathing, but the truth begins to move, and somewhere in the silence, I still feel you. get me like thunder, like a storm you cannot hide. Every quiet hesitation leaves a tremble in your eye. I can feel the way you're holding, like a story left untold. Every scar inside your silence, every truth you're scared to show. Your fingers trace the table like you're searching for a line between the past that broke your heart and chance to make you mine. And the night is leaning closer like it wants to hear the truth. In the fragile space between us, where I'm reaching out to you. You don't have to hide all the broken parts inside, I can see them anyway. You don't have to run from the damage that you've done, or the words you couldn't say. We are fragile hearts tonight, trying not to break again. Standing in the quiet where the healing might begin. Maybe love is risky, maybe love is something wild, but I'd rather fall with you than be saved my whole life. If the pieces of your past still refuse to let you start, take my hand and trust with me. Our fragile hearts. Your voice is barely steady when you finally speak my name, like the truth is made of lightning running softly through your veins. You say love has left you empty, left you drifting in the dark, but the way your hand is shaking shows you still believe in sparks. Every story that you whisper feels like rain upon my skin, and I see the quiet courage in the place you let me in. Maybe we are both just learning how to stand without disguise, in a moment made of honesty and midnight color sky. You don't need to hide every shadow deep inside, I will listen if you fall. You don't need to fear every wound you carry here, I will hold them through it all. We are fragile hearts tonight, trying not to break again. Standing in the quiet where the healing might begin. Maybe love is risky, maybe love is something wild, but I'd rather fall with you than be saved my whole life. If the pieces of your past still refuse to let you start, take my hand and trust with me. Your fragile hearts. Maybe every love begins with a trembling leap of faith, standing on the edge of something we're afraid to name. Maybe every broken dream leaves a scar we try to hide, but the bravest kind of healing is the truth we keep inside. And I know the night is heavy with the ghosts you used to know, but the way you hold my fingers tells me you don't wanna go. So let the silence fall away, let the darkness lose its hold, because love was never meant to be a story left untold. And if tomorrow brings the fear that we tried so hard to fight, remember how our hearts survived this fragile night. We are fragile hearts tonight, We are fragile hearts tonight, but together we can start turning every broken piece into a work of art. And the quiet feels lighter as the night begins to breathe. Two fragile hearts learning what it means to believe. But the night is in your eyes, like 1,000 quiet stories hidden in the pale sunrise. Your fingers trace the outline of the secrets on my skin, like the universe is listening to the place where we begin. Every breath is slow and steady, every heartbeat feels brand new, like the world outside the window disappeared when I met you. And the silence feels like music floating softly through the air, like a promise made of whispers neither one of us declared. Maybe love is simple when you finally let it be. Every doubt just fades away, and the truth inside my chest is stronger than the fear that once kept my heart away. You're closer than breathing, closer than the night, closer than the moonlight falling through the light. Every dream I carried, every road I knew somehow led me slowly right here into you. And if the world keeps turning and the stars begin to move, you'll still be the rhythm every heartbeat moves to. Your laughter fills the silence like a melody I know. Something in the way you smile makes the quiet start to glow. And the shadows of the past feel lighter than before, like the love we're slowly building opened every door. Your voice is soft as midnight when you whisper close to me, like the gravity between us is the place I'm meant to be. And the way your eyes are shining makes the whole world disappear, leaving only us together, standing somewhere crystal clear. Maybe love is patience, maybe love is letting go of the walls we used to keep. And the truth inside my soul finally feels alive in the promises we speak. You're closer than breathing, closer than the night, closer than the moonlight falling through the light. Every dream I carried, every road I knew somehow led me slowly right here into you. And if the world keeps turning and the stars begin to move, you'll still be the rhythm every heartbeat moves to. Maybe love was waiting through the storms we used to know, through the broken nights of silence, through the lonely undertow. Maybe every step we took, every road we thought was wrong, was the quiet preparation for the place we both belong. Because when I look beside me and I see you standing here, all the doubts that once surrounded me completely disappear. And the future feels like sunlight breaking softly through the blue, like the universe was waiting for the moment I found. So if time keeps racing forward and the seasons start to fly, let this love be the Every breath I'm taking still belongs to you. Your shadow on the doorway looks like something from a dream, but the silence in your breathing says it's harder than it seems. Every scar you never mentioned, every wall you tried to build, feels like thunder in the distance, waiting just to be revealed. I can see the hesitation, like a storm inside your chest, like you're standing on a battlefield, trying to protect the rest. But the truth inside your heartbeat echoes louder than the fear. And I know that something in us is refusing to disappear. You say love is dangerous, you say hearts can't break in two, but the risk of losing you is a war I fight through. Loving you is war, then I'm running to the fight, through the fire in the dark, through the thunder in the night. Every scar and every flame, every tear and every scar, I would walk through all of it. Loving you is war, and if the sky collapses down, if the stars refuse to shine, I will still be standing here with your trembling hand in mine. Your voice begins to tremble, like the truth is breaking free. Every fragile hesitation turns into honesty. You say maybe love is fragile, baby, love was never meant to survive the kind of storms that our broken hearts invent. But the way you hold my fingers tells a different story now. Like the quiet in your breathing is becoming something loud, and the mic begins to listen as our shadows intertwine. Life, the universe is witnessing the moment you're finally mine. You say hearts get shattered, you say dreams can fall apart, but the only thing I fear is losing where you are. Loving you is war, and I'm running through the fight, through the fire in the dark, through the thunder in the night. Every scar and every flame, every tear and every scar, I would walk through all of it. But loving you is war, and if the sky collapses down, if the stars refuse to shine, I would still be standing here with your trembling hand in mine. Maybe every kind of love needs a moment to be brave, standing in the middle of a storm instead of running away. Maybe every wounded heart needs a voice that says I'm here, through the thunder and the lightning, through the echoes of the fear. And I know the past is heavy, like a chain around your soul, but the way your eyes are shining says you're quiet little whisper, lost in endless history. Love is standing in the chaos, holding on with open skies and choosing someone every night. No matter who they are, his love in you is one. We're all fighting endlessly through the fire and the fear, through the endless memory, every scar and every flame, every tear and every scar. I would walk you all of it. If loving you is war, and if the world keeps breaking, if the sky falls into blue, I will still be standing here. Every battle fought for you. If loving you is war, then the truth is written clear. Every fight is worth the pain. If it keeps you standing here, and the storm begins to fade as the quiet fills the room. Two hearts standing stronger in the shadow of the moon. The night is breathing slowly through the window by the bed, and the city lights are fading like the words we never said. Your fingers brush my shoulder like a spark across the dark, and I feel the quiet thunder of your heartbeat in my heart. Every road that brought me here, every tear I try to hide, feels like it was always leading to this moment by your side. And the silence feels electric, like the stars are leaning close, listening to every promise that our restless hearts propose. You said love can disappear like a flame inside the rain, but the fire in my chest only grows inside your name. I would die for this love if the world fell apart, if the sky turned to dust, if the night stole the stars. Every breath that I take, every dream that I knew would mean nothing at all if I lost loving you. So if fate draws a line, if the darkness comes through, I would stand in the fire just to stay next to you. Your eyes hold the sunrise even deep inside the night, like a promise made of lightning, burning softly into light. And the past begins to crumble like a shadow in the rain. Every doubt we used to carry slowly fading into flame. Your voice is barely whispering, but it echoes through my soul like a melody of something that has finally made me whole. And the world beyond the window feels 1,000 miles away, as the gravity between us pulls my restless heart to stay. Hey, you say love is fragile, you say hearts can fall apart, but the truth inside your eyes is the map inside my heart. I would die for this love if the world fell apart, if the sky turned to dust, if the night stole the stars. Every breath is just a moment where forever lives somehow. Maybe every broken road, every night we felt alone, was the quiet preparation for the place we call our own. Because when I see your shadow dancing softly next to mine, I can feel the entire universe collapse into time. Every star above the city, every breath inside the blue, feels like it was always waiting for the moment I met you. So if the sky begins to fall and the oceans turn to flame, let the world remember us and the way we said our names. Because love was never fragile, love was never meant to be just a whisper in the darkness, lost in endless history. Love is standing in the fire, love is choosing someone true, every single night forever, just the way I choose you. I would die for this love if the stars disappeared, if the oceans ran dry, if the sky filled with fear. Every breath that I breathe, every step that I take is a promise to hold you through whatever may break. I would die for this love, through the storm and the flame, through the darkness and light, through the joy and the pain. And if time fades away, if the world turns to blue, let the last thing I know be the sound of loving you. The night slowly softens as the city fades from view, and the last light is whispering a forever made of two.